it's gonna be as wide as it can be, with no apology. And you're gonna love the show. They're all their own wildflowers. Bonnie answers calls and comments on the phone, right alongside best friend Mandy Jones. They'll be talking, laughing, shouting, and shaking their fists. Bonnie and Mandy. Make sure you're always watching, or you could miss it if they ever kiss. Those two wildflowers did what they had to do, and now they're free. And it's gonna be as wide as it can be, with no apology. 7:30 Wednesday night, they're on the air, Wildflowers. And you know you'll love the show on Facebook Live, Wildflowers. Bonnie Scalisi and Mandy Jones, Wildflowers. Flowers.
Welcome. You're looking live at the Wildflowers. I almost had the wrong podcast name. I'm Mandy Jones, and sitting next to me, as always, is the beautiful
Bonnie Scalisi. How are you, everybody?
How is everybody? This is the 17th episode of this show, Bonnie.
Oh my God.
I mean, we've been together for probably over 100 episodes, me and you.
Yes.
But 17 of the Wildflowers. Please subscribe to @MandyJones the Comedian on YouTube. That's where you can stay up to date with both this show and the other show I run on Fridays, which is the Calamity Jones Hour, which myself and different people from all walks of life, where we have a lot of fun. But Bonnie, what's the topic for tonight?
Let's get ready, because the topic is Christmas movies. And you know what's really interesting is on my own Facebook page, I had a post that said, what's a movie you would watch that you love so much you would watch it more than 5 times? And I got 1,000 comments.
Wow.
And I put as my example a Christmas movie. So I'm going to save that and tell you which one it was. But I said mine would be, and I said this Christmas movie. And then all these people started naming movies that I've never heard of. Most of them I've never seen. But what is your favorite Christmas movie? We want to know what it is and why it's your favorite. So a couple of people are already tuning in. So I just want to say hi to Danielle Miller and Joan Krupe Asher. How are you? And a lot of people are talking about the tree looks great.
Shout out to Danny. She went with me to fucking Wally World to get the fucking tree. Oh, and by the way, I want a personal apology from fucking Costco. We went to Costco.
Oh, my mic. I forgot my mic.
Here you go.
My mic is not on. Thank you, Michael.
Oh, I just threw it. So there you go. Nice.
Thank you. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
All right, so nobody heard a word I said.
Can you hear any of it?
Now, how? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Like the Verizon commercial? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear Mandy?
So if I was saying all the people that were tuning in. So if I missed you, I apologize. Andrew Leone is watching. Your mom, Mary Underhill, is watching. My boyfriend, Michael Steven Spielberg, is watching. David Lange, how are you? Joan Krupe Asher. And everybody loves the tree. So a lot of people, if you didn't hear me the first time, I said that our topic is Christmas movies, okay? So I am not Catholic or Protestant. I'm Jewish. So I have this to share for all my Jewish friends.
What does it say?
It says, oi, oi to the world.
Right.
Get it? Instead of joy to the world. And I was just telling our guest that I'm not sure when Hanukkah is. It's either Thursday, tomorrow, or Friday. So if any of you guys know when Hanukkah is, please let me know, because I would like to celebrate it
I heard
on the correct day.
I heard it was the 10th, which would be tomorrow.
I heard it too. So anyway, hi Taz. Taz, residential artist, just tuned in, and she's saying hi to everybody. So Michael and I went to Atlantic City this weekend, and we had a great time.
I saw him laying in a bed of money.
Yeah, he likes to play craps, and I know nothing about the game, so I just watch. And yeah, he did really well. Oh, he said, okay, so I'm right. It starts tomorrow at sundown. Thank you. So before we left for Atlantic City, Terry McNeely told me to check out the following comedy club.
Oh,
so
nice. Where'd you go?
acjokes.com comedy clubs. And what was really interesting about that place as comedians, I had never been there before. We had the VIP seats in the front. It's a couch.
Ooh.
And it's like a runway for like models. And you step up and you come up almost like a fashion model, but half the, not all the way out. And you're practically like on top of the people that are in the front. So it was a really very interesting. I've never seen a stage like that. That was cool.
That's kind of how Greenwich is set up.
Oh yeah?
And that's the first place I performed, and it's very easy to like engage with the crowd because you're like literally looking
What's
down.
going on over there?
It's just doubled up, but don't worry,
okay.
the sound is fine. But yeah, so
the topic is Christmas movies that are your favorite and why. And it was our next guest's idea to do Christmas movies, because a lot of times we have guests on, we ask them to pick the topic, and some of them are just like, duh, I don't know, do whatever you want. But he actually said Christmas movies, so that's what we're doing. Adam Snare, how are you? He says greetings and salutations, women. Thank you, Adam. Okay, we were just talking about Die Hard. We are going to discuss. First, let me introduce our guest, and then we'll get into the conversation. So our guest tonight, he is a comedian, and he's also on a podcast called Couch Quest. The very funny Tim Thomson.
I handed him that nearly, like, honestly, that was like the scrappiest little corner of a bottle. He did not come in with that.
I did not come in with that.
He did not come in with that.
He downed the whole thing. So this will be a very interesting discussion.
Well, I think it's adorable that you wanted to talk about Christmas movies.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. I got gifts for you.
Oh, do you?
Where
have you been storing them?
That's not to ask. I got you this because tomorrow, starting at sundown, know your own religion.
Yeah.
Oh my God, thank you. Oh, that's so
Friday's
nice.
the first day.
It looks like a vibrator.
I thought it looked like a butt plug, honestly.
That's so sweet.
What do you guys think this looks like?
Oy vey.
What are you guys looking at?
So,
I'll be yelling oy vey as I use
shalom
this.
that thing anywhere you want.
I love it. Thank you. That is so
Friday
sweet.
for you. Oh no, Mandy. Flipper.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen this in fucking ages. Thank you, sir.
Cool.
I love it. I love that you came bearing gifts. That is so sweet.
Why,
of
you guests don't give you gifts?
Not usually.
Well, they're horrible guests, so therefore I'm the best guest so far?
Yes.
It's
All
like
right.
a 50-50.
Just got to get Fox numbers.
It's like a 50-50.
Yeah, so the funny thing is that right before the podcast, because Adam Snare said Die Hard, we were talking about what constitutes a Christmas movie, because I was saying Mean Girls, because it has, one of my favorite scenes is when they dance to the song Jingle Bells. But so does one scene in a movie make a Christmas movie? And Die Hard,
no.
That's the discussion every year.
But Die Hard takes place the whole movie on Christmas at a Christmas party.
Okay.
It's the whole movie.
Well,
I didn't think of that.
Well, the other day we had Glenn goes, "Oh, Gremlins is a Christmas movie."
Gremlins is the best
and
Christmas movie.
I was like, Gremlins is absolutely a Christmas movie. He gets the fucking Mogwai for Christmas.
It's a Christmas gift gone bad.
It's a Christmas gift. It's a Christmas movie.
Hey, Dan Romano, how are you?
Probably make a movie about this then.
What is your favorite Christmas movie, Tim?
It might be Gremlins.
Really?
That's up there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, all right, basic bitch answer, Home Alone.
Okay, 1, 2.
1. All right.
Oh, come on. 2 is so funny.
Your mom
though.
loves Home Alone. She says it's
My mom-
freaking
That sounds
hysterical.
offensive. Your mom likes Home Alone.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Did you say that to her mom?
No, that's what the kid says. Macaulay Culkin, right?
Yeah, we
Okay.
watch.
Why does that sound dirty from you? Macaulay Culkin? What would you say?
Did I pronounce it wrong?
Yeah.
Macaulay. I can't even pronounce like
Those
people
rough
I know's
ethnic
names.
Irish names.
Okay, so Adam's agreeing. Die Hard and Gremlins are definitely Christmas movies.
Absolutely.
What about Mean Girls?
Yeah, I mean,
Not so because it's only one scene.
I mean, yeah. There's
That's a
a
school-
whole movie. I mean, she's like, what day is it? And he's like September or October 3rd or whatever.
Yeah, so I got-
one
Oh,
All right.
yeah, and everyone celebrates that.
So I will
but,
take that one off.
Everyone does celebrate that on Facebook.
but there has to be a certain percent. I mean, they're all subgenre of Christmas. I mean, you got the Christmas rom-com, you got the Christmas drama, the Christmas comedy, Christmas
Yeah.
family. There are also, I would say Christmas superhero movies. I think Batman Returns is a Christmas.
It was.
You would have to
I
remind
looked
me
on a
about
list
that.
and they said yes.
I don't know if I've seen that.
Dan
one.
Romano says, Mandy hears my name and no reaction. LOL, love it. Say a special
Dan,
hello to Dan
I
Romano.
fucking love you. Dan, I love you so much. Stop it. Dan Romano, guys, everybody, if you don't fucking know him, you're missing out.
He's
one of my fucking dudes made of gold. I love you, Dan. Just enough.
and thank you, Mike. And thank you,
Stop
Mike.
thinking I
Painful.
hate you. You're ridiculous.
And
I love
thank you, Michael,
Mwah.
for telling me about my mic. He goes, all that engineering school had to be useful for something. I like knowing the sound was not right. Diego, how are you? He says, hola. Somebody told us their favorite Christmas movie. Oh, Andrew Leone said Fred Claus. I think the movie name was. Just watched that yesterday. Pretty good. I did not see that. Did you guys see Fred Claus?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, no, I like Fred
So
Claus.
he does not agree with you.
No, Andrew Leone and I went to fucking grade school together.
Okay.
And he's actually over in, remind me, you're in another country, but he's a fucking sick mixed martial artist fighter. Him and his
He
brother
shouldn't be
went.
fighting if he's sick.
They went over. He's like ill, like
Yeah,
that
exactly.
kind of. But no, we were always good friends. But yeah, no, that movie was funny. Come on, when the one guy who's
Ludacris's head on a dwarf's body is
What
upsetting.
is not funny about that scene?
It was disturbing. All right. And Paul Giamatti as Santa. I don't know because I can't watch it without thinking of Perillo.
With Stephen Perillo?
I always think of Pig Vomit.
Pig Vomit.
See, I haven't seen this
Or
movie,
Shoot
so
'Em Up.
I cannot comment on it.
So you say you don't watch any new movies. So after what
not-
year
not
do you
any.
consider
Anything
new?
in color.
Anything this century?
I'm
or?
very disappointed in almost every new movie I've seen. So
what
Taz,
is
the
a new
residential
movie?
artist, and I agree on our top movies. Almost all of them.
All right.
So my favorite, and one of Taz's favorites, It's a Wonderful Life. Have you two seen that?
That I love, and I will cry every time.
I
That's
cry
100
every time.
That's up
Have
there.
you seen that movie? It's in
I've
black
seen
and
it.
white.
Yes.
Okay, so for me, that was the one. What is that? Fucking asshole writer.
Sorry.
Like Mandy's like, let's
I
get
think
rid
those are
of that.
personal
Let's get
messages
rid
that
of
you're not
that.
supposed to read on the show.
Okay, so and then Taz and I also agree on it's a Christmas Story. To me, if you haven't seen It's a Wonderful Life and a Christmas Story with the little kid whose tongue gets stuck on the pole,
That's on Pornhub.
then to me it's not the holiday season without those two. So I agree with you, Taz. The only one I haven't seen is Holiday Inn
Holiday
and The
Inn?
Christmas Carol. I haven't seen those.
I
You've never
haven't
seen
seen-
any Christmas Carol. You never seen Muppets or Mickey
my
or
God,
Scrooge.
Muppets Christmas
Scrooge technically
Scrooge,
counts. as
okay.
a-
I don't even
I've
have
seen
Scrooge on my
Scrooge.
list.
Scrooge is definitely up there, including
Scrooge, I
also
did not include on my list.
Bad Santa.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
So okay.
That's kind of a new movie for me.
Yes.
So anything
yes.
within this millennium is
And
considered
Yes,
nudity.
exactly.
And bring up a very good point. So, okay, so my husband and I went to watch Bad Santa on Amazon Prime, and I was like, no, I want to just own the DVD.
Okay, yeah.
So, next year, whatever, when the internet goes down, whatever, I want to own the fucking DVD. And he goes on Amazon, and they write specifically, it says, January 14th to February 24th as the dates of when you'll get your movie. I was like, they're fucking bastards. They're trying to bully us into doing it on Prime so we pay their fucking price. And well, he was saying that, and he's like, they're fucking thugs. Like, no, I'm not doing it. So he said, I'm going to order 2. I'm going to order them separately. And they fucking got here today. I was
wow.
I think they're
Is that these
overestimating the delivery time right now.
We called their bluff.
I think every Amazon thing I've gotten has come a few days early recently. It just seems that they're pushing it out as far as possible. So when it comes like, oh, wow, Amazon, you did a great job. Like, sure did.
Those guys are running their asses off. I was like, there's no way they're going to fucking specifically hold our shit till after after Christmas.
So
anything they have, they're just going through the fucking pipes.
Yeah.
Robin DeVito wanted to say, hi, Robin. I saw Robin at Kristen's birthday party, and we had a great time together. She said, Mandy, you went blonder. I think her hair looks beautiful as always. I don't know.
No, I did go blonder.
So you are right, Robin. She did go blonder. And David Lange likes Miracle of 34th Street.
Oh, I haven't seen
the old one
the
from 1947.
With, Natalie, I Can't Swim
Yes,
Wood.
Natalie Wood has always been his favorite Christmas movie. Felix, how are you? Felix is watching. He said, "What's up, chicks?" And he does a podcast, Let's Eat Long Island. Follow him on Facebook. And Adam Snare saying, nobody ever said, yay, Fred Claus is on ever. So he disagrees who ever said that.
But I think someone just mentioned Black Christmas, Robin, which is a
that.
horror movie. I think last year.
Oh,
so then there's a whole genre of horror Christmas movies, like Silent Night, Deadly Night.
That's the one I'm thinking.
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
I love that one. That's
Garbage
a scary
Day,
one.
which is awful.
I've never seen that. And
what about Krampus? That's one of my. I just watched that the other night.
Well, horror is another one that people are like after the 80s, like they stop watching it. Like horror has like a cutoff date where like there are certain people that there definitely are.
This is a different show that we have to discuss horror. Like,
yeah, all right, yeah.
What do you mean horror is dead? Horror has made a resurgence. Jordan Peele is now mainstream because of horror.
I love horror movies.
I know.
But you haven't seen anything since Jason Came to Manhattan.
I know. I've only seen, I think, the second. Adam likes the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol.
My son loves that, but I can't take that. Oh my God.
You can't stand puppets or Muppets?
Because of my son, and I've heard too many Barneys, too many Muppets. I'd like to shoot myself. But you're right, Robin. Black Christmas, it's a bloody movie.
Okay, wait, we got Katarina Reese saying The Grinch. Animated one. Okay, first of all, we got like the same
I had The Grinch on my list.
Yeah, but when they say animated, they mean probably the recent one, which is based on The Grinch still.
Katrina Reese says The Grinch.
I like The Grinch fucking with Jim Carrey.
Well, the original animated is The Grinch is still
cartoon.
Right.
So then there's The Grinch. Which is Jim Carrey, 2000. And then there was an animated Grinch based on the movie, which is based on the animated, but not based on the book.
Okay. So wait. So
we
you need to tell us if you mean the one that's.
I like the cartoon.
Like from before, the cartoon,
the computer animated one,
or the computer animated one. Jingle All the Way is what I want to talk about.
Jingle All the Way 2 is far superior.
I've never seen that
because.
Cable guy.
When I went to Costco, when Danny and I went to get a Christmas tree, I was like, you guys have any fake Christmas trees?
Wait, did you have a problem at Costco?
The guy scoffed at me.
He scoffed at you?
Oh my God.
And he laughed at me like you should have been in here in June, I guess.
Oh, like a guffaw scoff?
But she goes like, you were like looking for Turbo Man. I was like, that's exactly what it felt like. I was like this lady's looking for a Christmas tree. So what were you looking at?
Can I get a Christmas tree and a couple PS5s?
And I was like, we're going to Wally World. Fuck Costco. And so we went to Home Depot.
Wally World's closed. The Moose Front should have told you.
And they had a ton of trees and a ton of stuff. So go to Home Depot if you don't have your tree yet.
Which Christmas vacation we have to discuss after this. But yes, all right. So you went.
I really don't. I've seen that movie like twice. You know, I'm not gonna say I don't like it. I just don't know it very well. You just got very tense there.
No, I was just waiting for you to go. I don't want to jump on it until you finish your thought and then tell you how wrong you are.
Tell you how much I hate you.
No, I don't. I'm not going to hate anyone because of their taste. I just judge them differently.
Aw, that's nice. That's a nice way to be. Really, absolutely. I'm not going to hate anybody because of their taste. That's good. No, that's a good way to be, Tim. I like that.
Just don't let them choose the movie.
Exactly.
Right.
Just don't
just bind them, with some duct tape and like tie their hands and put on the movie that you like, and everything's cool.
What the hell is going on in your life, Bonnie? Is there anything you want to tell us?
Peter Wolfinger says, bah humbug.
You don't like any Christmas movies?
This one. Your husband has one that was on my list. Christmas Vacation is one of my favorites. Are you talking about National Lampoon's
No,
Christmas Vacation?
NPR's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, well, I'm talking about National Lampoon's. Glenn, which one?
Don't tell her. Do not tell her.
That's one of my favorites,
too. Oh, my God. You know, Santa Claus is Coming to Town is actually one of my favorites. And
I haven't seen that one.
Really, the claymation, when Santa Claus is young and like it's all about the traditions of like they wash the socks and they hang them. And
yeah, that's one of the Rankin Bass ones, what they did, Rudolph.
Yeah, it looks just like Rudolph. Like, it looks like
that style.
My boyfriend brought up the ones that I grew up with. Is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the cartoon, and the Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh, yeah. That's a classic.
You guys are young, but when
Apple's
I was
Charlie
a kid,
Brown Christmas.
You had to wait for those to come on. There was no,
no series.
None of that. And that meant a lot to us.
I remember that growing up when you had the CBS special.
Yes, exactly.
It was like spinning. I remember
exactly.
Things.
Well, you guys, you're a little young.
You were muttering there.
So Katrina likes the original animated one.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's a little different than.
Yeah, the new one. I was half asleep when I watched it. So
good for you. You're a trooper.
David Lang
I can't put him on a movie.
David Lang just saying, I like the Rankin and Bass shows. I don't know what that is.
Those are what you just described. Those are those stop motion animation.
Okay. So the ones I just talked about.
Yes.
Peter Wolfinger, he likes Bad Santa 1 and 2. Puts me right in the Christmas spirit.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I did not see that one or the second one. So you just got the Blu-ray.
That created a whole genre of bad teacher, bad parents.
Well, it's just that whole the scene that I loved. I mean, the whole movie's great, but when the little kid's like, well, "What are the reindeers' names?" Or no, what do you call the elves? And he's like, "I don't know. I just call him Bob. I don't know. I just call him Chief or Bob. I just tell him to make the goddamn toys."
Was good.
Stuart Brenner is watching, and he's saying, "I am the Grinch."
Aw, but you can't take our way or our spirit.
And he says he's Scrooge and the Grinch's love child. Oh boy!
Whatever act created you should be illegal.
Stuart, what do you watch for Christmas then?
Yeah.
Or is it just another
snuff
day?
Films, Christmas snuff.
Oh my God!
You know what's interesting is I'm Jewish and I
that
love a lot of these.
What day is Hanukkah?
Lot of these. Yeah, we were just talking. I didn't know. That's a segue into a promo I'm going to do. Rich Walker, myself, and a friend of ours, Esther Forrester, sometime during Hanukkah or right after Hanukkah, we're doing a little special called Who is the Worst Jew? And here is one of the things that I'm going to put on my resume.
Next
is
question.
I wasn't sure which day Hanukkah started on. I thought it was tomorrow or Friday. I wasn't sure. So I already have to, I write that down. So Stuart says, I watch for the coming of the apocalypse. Okay, Stuart. Well, that might happen from the way things are going.
Club. Yeah.
That might be the new Christmas special that we have on. All right.
Well, what about TV episodes? Or I'm sure you've watched shows.
I still have some movies that I didn't talk about.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen? Because I have kids, and that's why I watch this. The Polar Express.
I have not seen the Polar Express.
Have you seen the Polar Express? It's a cartoon with Tom Hanks.
It was, I have to say, it was.
I loved
creepy.
that one.
It
wasn't. It was
the style of animation that got me. Okay, it's kind of the.
I like that you've seen it.
Well, I pretty much seen everything. It's an issue. But the theory of the uncanny valley. Once things start to look more human than what they actually are, like with computer graphics and
it is a little creepy.
It gets a little weird.
It is.
So
weird.
like when the eyes and everything, like it was.
Okay.
And it was like, that's Tom Hanks. Why did they just get Tom Hanks to be?
He was a lot of characters in that movie.
He was a lot of characters.
He was almost every character in that movie.
Okay, so was Eddie Murphy in Coming to America. It doesn't mean like it has to be weird animation. Like it's just, I don't know. The movie itself was kind of.
Oh, I loved the movie.
It was not fantastic. It was great, but the animation kind of.
It ruined it for you.
Off-putting.
Well, my parents back in the day when that movie came out. They went to the movie theater to see a movie with Tom Hanks, and they're sitting in the theater. And do you remember that they used to put a cartoon on before the movie?
A little short.
So a little short.
Yep.
So they thought that this was like a short, and they're like, when is the movie going to start? So they finally went out to the hallway, and they go, what's going on with, they keep playing a cartoon, and they're like, that's the movie. So they're like, but Tom Hanks is supposed to be in it, and they're like, he is in it. So they did not want to see it, so they let them go pick another movie. So
they knew of the movie. They knew who was in the movie.
right.
But they didn't know it was animated.
They did not know it was animated. So Adam Snare agrees with Tim. He says he hates the animation on Polar Express. All right, so Adam, I'm going to tie you to a chair and make you watch the Polar Express, and like the Clockwork Orange, make you have those things with your eyeballs or
again. Is there something you need to tell us? What's going on in your life? Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
You're just tying people and forcing them to watch things, and
I don't know. It just comes out of nowhere.
Comes to mind.
Let's watch the old R. Bud Dwyer speech. There we go.
So David Lange said Tim Allen in the Santa Claus was pretty cute too.
That's on my list. That is definitely on my list.
They had 3.
I
right?
really liked that.
I think there were 3 of those.
There was a couple. If you put on the suit, you're the Santa.
Yeah, that's legal mumbo jumbo right there. I think that's one of the best Disney franchises that is headed up by a guy who was in prison for dealing cocaine. It has to be one of the top 5.
What, did he get in trouble? I didn't even know that.
Well, he was in prison for a while.
I don't look into artists' backgrounds at all. When it comes to actors or fucking musicians.
Yeah,
it's
you're still watching the Cosby Show.
Honestly, I don't even I know the Beatles, who their names are, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So Paul Jones,
that's my dad.
Okay. I was gonna say he goes, your parents are stoned. I was gonna say, what is that in reference to? So now we know who it's in reference to. Welcome, Paul Jones. That sounds like a Beatles name.
Who, John Paul?
Maybe he's one of the Beatles. Peter Wolfinger says actually Christmas Chronicles with Kurt Russell was pretty good.
That's the new Netflix. I think the second
I
one
have
just
not
came
seen
out.
that.
Yeah, and we got.
I think Goldie Hawn is now playing Mrs. Claus in the sequel.
Ooh.
All right, so Adam Snare likes Santa Claus 3, had Martin Short and loved Martin Short.
Yeah,
I do not like Martin
Jack
Short.
Frost. Why?
I don't
Not
know.
tall enough?
No,
I can't.
that's
even
not why. I
envision
just
who
don't.
that is.
I just think he's annoying.
Martin Short was Jesus. Let's see.
No, I know who he is.
I'm trying to figure out how to explain Martin Short to Mandy. I can't say Ed
He was
Grimley.
on Saturday Night Live, right?
He was SCTV, but he would occasionally be on Saturday Night Live. But did you ever see Father of the Bride?
Wow, that's a big bottle of water.
And you're asking me if I need to use the bathroom.
Now you know why we always say, did you use the bathroom?
Clifford? Is he Clifford?
No. We can move on.
All right.
All right. Well,
I'll Google it
David
later.
Lange said The Year Without a Santa Claus.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know that one. Gotta love
That might
the
be
snow.
this year.
Oh, that's right. The Snow Miser and Heat Miser. I did see that one, but I don't remember it that well.
What about Santa Claus versus the Ice Cream Bunny?
What's that?
It's a very bad movie. It's a very, very bad movie. You ever watch? Do you know Mystery Science Theater?
Yes, I do know.
So they did that one. They
okay.
it's a riff track. So.
Um,
Look it up, people.
You know what I made Glenn watch the other day, which is so corny.
What?
I'll Be Home for Christmas with Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Oh God!
I haven't seen that.
That's when he's going back to his girlfriend.
For the Porsche, and he's tied in the Santa. He's in the Santa suit. It's.
Was that the last thing he did?
What?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
What is he dead?
No, he's not dead. He's
Biel
just
is
you can't
his
get off
girlfriend
at
in it.
TJ Maxx or something.
Jessica Biel is his girlfriend in it, and
I like
the whole
Jessica
thing
Biel.
is he doesn't want to go home for Christmas. He wants to hang out with her, but his dad says if you come home, you get the Porsche if you're home on time. But then he gets beat up and left.
That's a common problem we all have.
He gets
Stop hanging out with your girlfriend if you want to use the Porsche. Like, all right, Tati.
No, it wasn't
Thank
even
you, Tati.
not hang out with your girlfriend. It was just not hang out with your girlfriend on the beach. You could bring her to fucking dinner.
Well, Adam Snare is saying Martin Short was on Three Amigos, if that rings a bell.
I don't think she's
with
going to know.
Steve Martin and
She
Chevy
goes
Chase.
She goes in
and one season of Saturday Night Live, 84 to 85.
There were 3 conversations going on here.
I know. That's the way this show works. It's the audience, you and us, and then we try to round it all together.
Well, you two aren't even having the same conversation. She's still talking about the Porsche and the girlfriend. You're trying to figure out how to explain Martin Short to her.
Yeah, because
I'm staying on Christmas. You went down south of the border with Three Amigos.
She's back
Yeah,
with Martin Short.
I'm trying to catch up with who the people are watching. David Lang said, "I understand the Hallmark Channel was about 1,000 holiday movies and with a throw up face. Yes, those I do not watch. I don't watch those. So I liked another controversial, whether it's a Thanksgiving show or a Christmas show.
Human Centipede.
Have you guys ever watched Babes in Toyland?
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, I love that
because
movie.
that's considered both.
I would say that's
Why is
Christmas.
it a Thanksgiving?
You know, it's also right on that.
They
same
always
vein.
play it in Thanksgiving.
Well, yes, but I mean that's because I think that's starting the Christmas. But yes,
Yes.
That's like March of the Wooden Soldiers.
Exactly, yeah.
Is right on
That's
that.
the
I actually
same
get
vein.
those two mixed up a lot.
What's the difference? One's in color and one's in black and white, right? Babes in Toyland is March of the Wooden Soldiers.
Laurel and Hardy is the one.
Got it?
They're in
Is
both, aren't they?
No. There is a newer Babes in Toyland as well.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Babes in Toyland. That I watch every year.
Babes is actually really great. And
Is
I
that
can't
Shout
believe we
Factory?
haven't said a Christmas story yet.
I said the Christmas story.
Oh, did you say?
Yeah, me and Taz. That was one of our
That's
top
me not
two.
listening. Sorry, Mom.
That's okay. But David Lange is saying, and the chaos is why we love Wildflowers. Thank you, David Lange. Yeah, we are
I thought
very
you said
chaotic.
David Lynch. Lost Highway is a great Christmas
Thank
movie.
you.
Thank you, David. So the only other one that I have left on my list, because this is going fast. I don't know. We're gonna have to talk about something else after. Is another one that was listed when I went on Google to see the top 30 movies.
Don't show them how you research things. It's behind the curtain.
Well, I'm honest. I just tell whatever happened. And this movie is a movie I love, but I don't see how it's a Christmas movie at all.
Schindler's List.
Actually, I've never seen Schindler's List.
Well,
That's
we have an
another
answer
reason
to
I'm
that
a
previous
bad
question.
Jew. I got to write that down. Schindler's
Don't make a list. Please don't make a list about it.
All right. Frozen, the cartoon.
I don't think it's a Christmas movie.
They're calling that a Christmas movie. There's not one Christmas scene in it that I remember, and I've seen
I
it.
think there's a Christmas special now on
Just
probably
because
Disney
there's
Plus.
snow in the movie doesn't mean it's a fucking Christmas movie.
Yeah,
guys.
Misery's not a Christmas movie, is it?
Well, maybe when she smashed his foot, it was Christmas time.
Yeah.
It was very hobbling.
I don't remember any fucking Christmas scenes in Frozen.
I don't either. So Robin DeVito said, did you say the human centipede? LOL, saw all of them. What is the human centipede?
Oh boy, we're gonna have a Christmas miracle by explaining the human centipede series the body.
I have no idea.
Well,
it's a
have
series?
you eaten recently?
I've all weekend I've been eating in Atlantic City.
And this is gonna be gross.
Okay. I hope I don't throw up.
I don't think this might be an off-camera thing. We have to explain this to her.
Okay. Is it a horror?
It's sorta. It's
What does it have to do with Christmas?
medically correct.
Does it have
There's a
anything-
meal.
You could
Robin,
you could
what
tell
does
her
that have to
concisely.
do with Christmas?
Yeah, dig yourself out of this one, Robin.
Well, it is Tony Landolfi's favorite movie.
Yes, he does have a
Openly-
Christmas sweater for that. Yeah.
Openly human centipede favorite.
That's probably why I thought of it, because of his Christmas sweater, human centipede. It's, you know what? Do not search it now. My God.
No,
woman.
I'm just laughing at Katrina Reese is laughing, and she goes, "What is a human centipede?" I think she's laughing because I said
You
that.
put a laugh, but you didn't laugh. Is that what you do? Do you not laugh and then put the emojis
No,
incorrectly?
she's laughing. Look at her.
Yeah, but then you put a laugh
No,
and you
somebody-
didn't laugh.
That could be somebody.
That's right. I'm laughing at her.
But you didn't laugh in real
I was
life.
laughing inside.
You can't do that. That's
laughing in my heart. Okay.
Everybody's loving Human Centipede, best Christmas movie ever. Now they're pranking us, right?
You have to go home. You got to tie down
Michael.
Billy Tarantino, whatever his name is. You tie him down and you keep his eyes open. You make him watch Human Centipede while you do something erotic, like
Oh my
chew on his
God.
toes. Whatever's going on in this wacky house of yours.
It's his house, not my house.
Well, you're gonna rule it because you're gonna Human Centipede that mf'er.
Wow, a lot of people. David Lang is saying South Park Human Centipede. So I think South
No,
Park,
she has to see the movie first before she sees that. You're putting the cart before the horse.
because they're making fun of it in South Park. That's what they usually do, right?
Then you're gonna want to have cuttlefish.
I don't know what cuttlefish is
It's
either.
all going to make sense in a few hours.
Oh, okay. Well, Michael, now we have our playlist for this week for tomorrow night, Human Centipede, and we will talk about it
And then
on our
add
next
Siberian.
show. Mandy is
Serbian.
speechless, which doesn't happen often.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you.
So what the hell do you think was going to happen? You had me here.
Well, you
So
know,
you know what, people?
And thank you for letting me inside. This is
Oh, of
nice.
course.
Not a lot of people invite me into their home.
Aw,
Or
no,
let me know what it
stop. And actually, Tim, we go way back. I mean, you used to host that mic over in Oakdale, the Lizard Lounge.
I did.
And we would like hang
Bohemian,
out,
yeah.
you know, like because you got to the mic 10 or 15 minutes early, and sometimes I get to the mic and call you and say, "Is the mic canceled?" And you'd be like, "Yeah, you didn't know that."
No, you messaged me once. I remember. Is the mic canceled? I'm on the side
I
of
literally
the
was
southern
in
state.
the
My
parking
car
lot.
just died, and there's just traffic going by. I'm risking my life to check and it's overheating and everything. I'm like, and I get this message like, "Is the mic gonna happen?" I'm like, son of a. Yeah.
You never even
Probably not.
You never even told me. I just assumed, like, you know, you're like, I don't fucking feel like it. Like,
Well-
I'm not gonna go into. I don't like burdening people with my own problems. You know.
you don't need me to say sorry. You fucking,
Well,
I'm
our
back. I'm broke down on this other road.
Our
No, why am I
former
gonna say that?
co-host Jim Rhea literally texted me last night. It was Tuesday. Am I right? Wait.
Last night.
Okay.
It's Wednesday.
So it was Tuesday, and he goes, "Now I hosted an open mic at Coasters, which was, canceled because of COVID since March." Okay, so he's like, "I'm at Coasters, and I have a whole set about anal sex. Is the mic on?" And I was like, "We've only not been on since March. What is it now? It's December." So I texted, because the three of us used to run the mic, me, Jim, and John Alvaro. I texted John, I'm like, "Jim just said to me, is there a mic tonight?" And John goes, "Has he been living under a rock?" So I texted Jim back, "No." And, and Jennifer is not even the bartender on Tuesday nights anymore because they have to close at 10. So I don't know. So anyway, Robin says, "Do not watch Centipede." She told me, "Bonnie, do not watch that."
Quiet, Robin.
And Adam Snare said, "My favorite Christmas movie is Bonnie Scalisi, the Jew who never laughs." I laugh a lot. I just, I laugh a lot with Michael, and I laugh so hard that sometimes I pee in my pants.
You fart and pee.
And she said it's kind of G-rated. Trying to
Human
spice
Centipede?
it up,
Our
please.
show, I think.
Oh,
This is G-rated?
This is a G-rated show?
You curse
Well,
more than like
neither
a
of
guy
us-
working at a
Well, I don't think
loading dock at a
Human Centipede is
Rex factory.
I
You-
don't think Human Centipede is G-rated.
No, neither is apparently Jim Reyes' act. But I mean,
I
No,
know,
his
seriously.
act is rated a hard
We're supposed to be talking
R.
about Christmas
well, okay.
movies.
So was that all your Christmas movies? Do you have another?
You know what? I hate to say it, but those were my favorites.
Those are your
You
favorites?
got all of them.
We got them all.
Yeah.
We did it.
So I'm done.
But what about all right? So what about regular TV shows that have Christmas special, like an episode, a Christmas episode? Are there any ones that jump out to you? You remember? I like doing a show for you.
No.
Oh, keep drinking.
Do you guys have any TV shows or?
Come on. You
Wait.
There's a
I
Christmas
know what to
episode
do. You listed things, but you didn't say why or what your favorite scene in the movie is. So, like, I love A Christmas Story because my favorite scene is
The tongue.
when, there were a lot of great scenes, but I liked when the dogs ate the turkey that she was cooking. And she, he loved the turkey.
Who
the
owned
husband.
those dogs?
Yeah, these wild
you love
dogs.
the movie.
Yeah,
you love the
the
movie so much.
neighbors.
What was the neighbor's name?
Oh, I can't tell you right now.
There was no neighbor. The dogs broke.
The Bumpuses? You don't know. You love this movie, but you know it's the Bumpuses. Like,
It was just stray dogs that came in.
but he would scream at the neighbor, the hillbillies.
Oh
that lived
yeah,
next
you're
door.
right. He did scream.
I was actually at the house.
Was it their dogs?
I was at the house
Bumpuses?
earlier this year. I was doing a show in Ohio, and there was a house. There was a Christmas Story house, and they had a museum across the street. And then the house next door, where
That's
the Bumpuses
cool.
lived, you could actually stay in there. It was like a
You're
bed
right.
and breakfast.
He's agreeing with you. David Lang said the Bumpus Hounds. Okay.
Well, now thank you, David,
I-
for confirming it.
I never knew that.
She wouldn't have believed just me, my Gentile mouth. But thank you, David.
Why didn't you start with that?
David, are you Jewish?
I don't know. I thought you finding pictures of me. You found my 2009, 2019.
I
It was
need
like,
something that had you with a microphone in your hand.
That was me. I was the one that did that. But I didn't finish why I liked it because the turkey was destroyed. They had to go to a Chinese restaurant for their Christmas dinner,
Yeah.
and they had a duck, and the duck's head was actually on the table, and the mother was like, she was so grossed out by it, and then they kind of went to the Chinese guy like, this is not good, and he just came with an axe and chopped the duck's head off. So that's pretty bold for back then. I mean, that was a black and white movie. They beheading the duck,
it was in color.
and then they were singing "We Wish We Were Merry Christmas" because they were Chinese, which is kind of would be racist in today's world. Which I don't know. They got away with a lot of stuff in the 50s, but I thought it was funny as hell. Robin DeVito said her favorite scene is when the dog ate Santa. What movie is that, Robin? The dog ate Santa. What movie is that? Do you guys remember a movie where the dog ate Santa?
Yeah.
It's a very Cujo Christmas.
So she said, tonight I'm going to be Jewish with all this Christmas talk. Okay, Robin. You have to suffer then, because Jews are always suffering and like to talk about all their suffering. So my boyfriend said, X-rated Christmas movie, When Santa Comes in the Chimney. Now you sound like Jim Raya. Like Jim Raya had all these jokes about Santa coming and all kinds of stuff like that.
Do that. Don't give away his set.
Well,
Why would you?
his set is known by a lot of people, so I'm not giving anything away. Do you remember his set?
Yeah, it's like very dirty, very dirty. The opposite of what Santa would want to hear, probably.
And Jim's not watching, so we can say whatever we want about him. And Robin goes, you just never get my humor.
You know, Christmas Story is an 80s movie, right?
Christmas Story is an 80s movie?
Yeah, it's set in the 50s. Just so you know.
Really?
Yeah.
The one with the little boy?
Yeah, the little boy.
That wants the rifle?
Yeah. Who was in Elf. He played one of the elves. Yep.
Really?
And he was one of the producers.
I don't remember that at that point.
And he was also in Iron Man and Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah, I don't know either of those. But I would know him if I saw him, I'm sure.
Are you familiar with the Spider-Man?
I haven't. No, I haven't seen that recently.
Okay.
I need to see it this season.
Yeah, but no, this season. Yeah.
This Christmas season.
The only
Like this decade.
Okay. Yeah.
Since I've been an adult. Go ahead.
superhero movies I don't like except for
Oh.
You're gonna say Superman.
The Joker,
The Joker.
which I loved.
Is
that
he
post
your
that
favorite
had.
superhero?
How did you
Joker?
do that? You would superimpose yourself.
It was a wild night, Bonnie.
You superimposed yourself.
I was in
and
the
made yourself
subway.
into
I
Joker.
shot these guys because they were singing show tunes.
No, that's
No, it's an app. It's an app.
It's cool. That was
Yeah.
really cool. So I like that one and Batman, the original Batman.
From 1969.
No, with the other Joker that was really good.
Oh, Jack Nicholson.
No, the more
that's
recent.
great.
The one that died.
Heath Ledger.
That one.
There.
Those were the two I
Oh
liked.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what Dark Knight. Yeah.
Yeah. that was
Which
Dark
also
Knight.
has nothing to do with Christmas, but he was talking about superhero movies.
Well, I mean, Batman Returns, which was during Tim Burton, it was the second one. That was with the Penguin, Danny
Yeah, I was
DeVito.
just gonna say who's the.
And that was kind of Christmas, which his dad
Oh,
in that
yeah, you're
movie was
right.
played by ah!
Oh yeah, because
Paul
he kills him in there's a Christmas tree in the one room. That
Yeah,
kills
well, he
in
throw-
that
yeah.
one scene. Yeah. Okay.
Bike's not for sale, Francis. But and then Paul Rubin came back and played his father in Gotham. But yeah, Batman, which Danny DeVito, Frank Reynolds, one of the best
good, yeah.
Christmas specials ever is a Sunny in Philadelphia Christmas special, where Frank Reynolds is in that. And, apparently, Mandy never saw it, so I don't want to spoil anything. But they kind of do a Christmas Carol to him. Dee and Dennis messing with him because he screwed with them their whole lives. He was their father. So you gotta watch that.
Yeah, I'm like vaguely
Add that to your
remembering-
list. Human Centipede, and then that.
But isn't Dee also in that episode jealous of the toys that at least Dennis got a little bit?
Oh no,
more
both
than
of them
him?
didn't get any.
They both got shit.
They were showing videos of them opening the gifts and the boxes would be empty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Adam Snare said Alf's Christmas special. Has anyone seen that?
Alf's Christmas.
I have
Oh,
not
yeah,
seen
I don't
that.
remember that.
And he also said
That was a
Opus
cat-eating
Penguin,
awesomeness.
a wish for wings that work. I have
With
not
Steve
seen that, Adam.
Dallas.
Did we see Elf? Did we say Elf yet? With
Yeah, somebody.
I think
said
Elf is now like a new
somebody-
like that's
somebody
now
said
on the
Elf.
level of Christmas story. It does the 24 hours on one channel.
Yeah,
It's up there.
It's a favorite of a many.
There's
Watch it
a
tonight.
series on Netflix that does the movies that made us or the
Okay.
toys that made us. So they just had one of the Christmas movies that made us where they talk about the making of Elf
Okay.
and the making of Nightmare Before Christmas,
Ooh.
which is that's another one. Like, is this really Christmas? It seems to lean more towards Halloween if you watch it again compared to Christmas. But I mean,
it's
it
kind of like
definitely
a combination.
which is brilliant because that will rule that whole time between Christmas.
Yes, that's
and-
right.
Yeah,
Then they
well,
can get both audiences.
Right.
So Adam Snare says It's Always Sunny is such a great show, and Katrina says yes, Sunny with Frank in the couch. That I
Don't
have,
ruin
yeah.
it. She hasn't seen it, so you have.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
That's the Christmas episode.
Ah,
right?
yeah.
Oh, okay. That I remember.
Oh, hi, Gina Conjemi Coffins tuned in. She said, I remember when my husband worked on Elf, he came home laughing every day. Gina's husband has
was
worked a
stoned and
lot in the
cheating on you.
movies.
Clearly.
Oh, don't say that.
All right, he wasn't stoned.
Yeah, I
guys
have
know
not
that.
seen that.
I'm just kidding.
But
I don't know these people.
yeah, as far as like Christmas music in the car, I listen to that station that plays Christmas music for 24/7.
What is that? Every station?
106.7. So
Give him a free plug.
I I don't want to turn it from movies and TV to songs, but people can't stand listening to Christmas music after a while. How do you guys feel about the music, the Christmas music?
I've recently been like this season. I'm in the spirit, so I could stand it. But there's been times like I used to work with a girl. She's my friend to this day, but she loves Christmas music, and she used to like every day wanted like as soon as Thanksgiving hit, like every day wanted to do Christmas music, and I was like, we need to do like an every other day type of thing.
Yeah, like,
It's
You need a break.
That's too
yeah,
much.
It's like literally like. There's a house over here that plays loud Christmas music.
Oh, you can hear it?
And we can't hear it from here, but other people can. And Glenn was like, I would consider that psychological warfare. Like, at that
Yeah, that's
point.
what they did to Noriega.
Exactly.
Right?
Like, honestly, like there'd be like noise ordering.
So Bruno is
Ordinance?
watching. Hi, Bruno. Bruno, we're talking about Christmas, our favorite Christmas
Hi, Bruno.
movies.
I liked your
And
movie.
we kind of run out of Christmas movies.
Well-
So what's your favorite Christmas movie, Bruno? That's what we want to
Did
know.
anyone
Well-
see Fat Man yet?
No, what is that?
That's a new one with Mel Gibson, Santa, and
Mel
the assassin is
Gibson?
trying to kill him.
No. Oh,
no,
that sounds
I hadn't
interesting.
even heard of that. This is new?
Yeah, this
This
season.
is something they're pushing down our throat. Oh, this Christmas
Right now,
season?
yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's in the movie theater?
Now I'm gonna. See.
Nothing's in the movie
Oh, that's
theater.
right.
Now,
Actually, somebody was saying that now you can rent out a movie theater and have a party.
Yeah, I was hearing
private
that. Like
party in
$250 at Island 16. But I don't know what movies you can watch.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
know.
we could watch Human Centipede.
$250 for a whole movie theater?
Yeah,
That's not so
right?
bad, right?
That's not bad. We should do it.
Yeah, it's
10
every
of us?
Yeah.
That's $25 a head. We could do that.
Bruno. That's my favorite too.
We could just do a show too.
Yeah, we can. We'll
That's
do
what
a
I
Saturday.
was thinking. Doing
And we'll do a whole Mystery Science Theater where we get a
comedy
microphone so we
show.
make fun of the movies. Why not?
That's right.
Let's do it.
Like this, so nobody.
So
Human Centipede
Bruno's
2.
favorite movie is the same as mine. It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Is that your favorite movie
Yes.
besides Holidays?
Yeah.
I
that's what she
have-
was
Oh, I
saying.
can't hear anything, Mary. I fell a leg. Saving my bro.
I love it.
A banking industry. The money's in your house, Frank. Ah!
That's a good Jimmy
Aw.
Stewart impersonation.
That was Jimmy Stewart?
I like it. That's good.
Aw, I love that movie.
Oh,
That's
that's the
good.
one I was thinking of, Robin.
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
That's when you guys were talking about horror Christmas movies, that's the one that I was thinking of. Yes, that one I love. I that's like from the 70s.
I'm glad we finally brought it up.
It's very
Oh,
scary.
80s. I think
very
it is.
scary.
Yes,
And I do
There's
watch it. If it
Santa's
comes on.
Sleigh, right? Wasn't that? There was also one with Goldberg, the wrestler. Wasn't he like a demon? But Santa's actually a demon who's trapped in the North Pole, and he's forced to give gifts every year until he escapes, and he finally. So like that's why Santa, Satan. I don't know. I hope this is real.
I've never seen that. If not, you should definitely write that.
I gotta look. I think that's the thing. If anyone knows, Goldberg the wrestler was a Santa. Is it Santa's Sleigh? I don't know. These all get fudged in my head.
Well, David Lange is saying that Jimmy Stewart was a retired Air Force brigadier general, and he was a bomber pilot in World War II. Did you see on my Facebook page, I put a scene that Jimmy Stewart was in where he is talking to the baby Jesus, and I'm not even Christian, and it just makes me cry. And I had a whole bunch of people asking me what movie was that, and I had to like look it up because I've never seen the movie, but the scene is so touching. He had to shoot it in one shot.
Was it Harvey?
No, I can't remember it. I should have written it down. I didn't do my homework well enough. But if you scroll down on my Facebook page, it's the scene of Jimmy Stewart, and it talks about what it is. So Robin says, "It's a Wonderful Life," snooze fest. Oh, Robin!
It's a little long.
Robin.
It's a little. All right, listen. It was a little long.
Oh, see, David saw it and he said it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was like, It made me cry. I'm talking, that was.
Oh, Merry Christmas, movie house. Oh, you're closed? Oh, go, bitch.
He's not talking about It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh.
He's talking about that scene that I put on my Facebook page. It was beautiful. It was like, he was an older man.
Good, finally.
And he was older. I mean, it was Jimmy Stewart and he really was older. And he's talking about like when his wife died, and he's like, and I spoke to you about that, and you helped me get through the worst time of my life. And he's looking at the baby, and he just starts like thanking him, and you have to see it. I can't do it justice. And he, all right. He said, "Okay, thank you, David." The film was called Mr. Kruger's Christmas, which I have never seen, and that's what I'm putting on my list. Okay. I'm going to watch that movie. Okay. I've never seen it before. I only saw that one scene, which made me cry every time I watch it. I'm going to make you guys watch it right after this show is over.
You are very forceful with your viewing.
That's right. When I like something, I like it.
That's how I always stop. I'm like,
all right, so Bruno likes the second favorite Miracle on 34th Street. That I've never heard of, Bruno.
Oh, no, they remade it with David Attenborough and the girl that played Matilda, right?
Oh, yeah, that is who it is. Yeah. Yeah, that is a sweet story. But Christmas Carol is definitely better if we're going to talk one that has like one Christmas story that was done many a times.
Now, we only have 7 minutes left. So, Tim, is there anything that you want to promote? The Couch Podcast or your Facebook page
Couch Quest,
Instagram, or like where can people find you and find that podcast if they are interested in watching it? And just say the name of the podcast again, because I said it at the beginning of the show, which was a while ago.
What?
Couch Quest.
Yeah, Couch Quest. So,
tell us a little bit about Couch Quest.
Me, Hugh Murray the fourth, another comedian, and Matt Quinn, we play some retro old video games while we try to pair it with the best type of beer. Yeah, I know. So we play some old games, if you remember, and we're on camera talking about things besides playing the games, but also sometimes we stream some of the modern games. You can find that on Facebook, Couch Quest Podcast. It's also on Twitch and Twitter as well. We have Instagram. You can find it, and I guess you put a link in me, so we got some stuff there. We're going to be playing some Home Alone games. We had the most recent one. We played Mike Tyson's Punch Out right before Tyson's fight.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So, and good morning to Nate Robinson if he's just waking up. And you don't watch fights, it's okay.
We don't. I don't watch any like. Is that a video game?
Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
Yeah.
No, it's a description of his marriage.
It does sound like a video game.
It was a video game from the 80s. It's before your time.
So, but my boyfriend was saying the third Miracle on 34th Street
it depends on the
would
game.
have the stores all boarded up. That's funny, Michael. I like that one. So what are some of the best beers on that show?
Well, it depends on what game we're playing. So you know, we drank zombie dust for Dead Space, and we try to figure it out.
Zombie dust.
We're not
That
the
sounds
best.
intense.
Ooh.
It isn't. Well, it was a high IPA. Almost all the goofy beers names are almost IPAs.
That means like what, like darker?
It's I
Hops.
don't know. It's made by Indian folk, but who are very pale.
Well, Christopher Grove.
But we ask people like, hey, tell us a game, tell us beer. We got thousands.
You
of
want to be
games.
interactive like our show.
We have every video game system possible except.
Cool.
We have a Jaguar. What are we missing? The Panasonic. We don't have the Panasonic, but we got and we don't have. If you want to donate a PS5, that'd be nice. But we have everything else.
But Santa hasn't came yet, so.
Santa's not real.
Christopher Grove is saying he's funny, and Christopher Grove.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
He's actually a tough critic.
Oh wow!
So that's a true
he likes
statement,
you.
Tim.
Damn, I'm in with the Grove fam.
Yeah,
GTA
he likes that you're keeping us in line, probably.
It's kind of like trying to keep an Irish set. Like you guys are. Oh, it's fun. But Christmas is a great time.
Yeah, and it is, like I said, it was sweet of you to choose this as your.
I thought topical, and everyone, you know what? No matter what your dominate.
No matter what your dominatrix is.
I'm rubbing off on you.
You are. Especially rubbing on.
Freudian
But
slip
no
there.
matter what your religion, your creed, culture, whatever.
Yeah, Christmas.
We are
a
a Christian Judeo nation.
Yeah.
So
I have Hindu friends where we watch Christmas movies.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's really like an
everybody
American
gets
thing.
in the spirit.
Yeah.
So my boyfriend is. I
Screw
think
you,
his
English.
name. I think he's naming beers. India Pal Al, India Pal Al,
Yeah.
IPA. I don't know what the hell.
Oh,
he's
Robin
talking
just got
about.
a Pac-Man machine. We were playing.
I love Pac-Man.
We were playing Tap It In, which is a Happy Gilmore themed beer. While we were drinking that while playing where we live, we had a golden tea machine. So that was fun.
Have you ever heard of the game? You play Mario Kart and you can't drink. The rule is you can't drink and drive. You have to finish a beer before you get to the finish line.
Ooh.
But the rule is you can't drink and drive. So like you either have to put so you have to put
That's a very non-Long Island game.
And I learned it at Stony University, sir.
Well, you know what? We actually have a bunch of comics where it's coming up soon, but we're gonna have a big Smash Brothers tournament that's gonna be online. We did a Mario Kart one, and we're gonna have a bunch of comics. And if there are any comics out there, but we're gonna do Among Us. Do you know the Among Us game?
He already invited me to, so I'm already studying.
It's like a murder mystery type of video game.
I'm
I'll
already
be.
learning the maps.
I don't think I can understand that.
You're already. You're right.
I saw my friend, my buddy.
It's
Dan,
very popular.
My buddy Dan, who was on the show Calamity Jones Hour last Friday afterwards when he hung out, he showed me he played 3 rounds.
Yeah.
So he showed me around a little bit. I was like, all right, I'm making a name, but I didn't.
And if you guys are down, we would love to do a game with you. Maybe some You Don't Know Jack. You know that? It's a trivia type of video game.
I'd probably win
You
that.
can do that
Because I don't know jack shit.
Well, it's
So
not
there you
so much
go.
a video game, but you could download the app and then you could play with us. And then we scream
Taz
it,
wants
so
to know Mario Kart Double Dash, Mandy.
That was Mario Kart Double Dash was
I don't know.
GameCube, right?
I honestly,
Was that GameCube?
I want to say, I don't know. This is 2000 fucking.
Are you trying not to be a nerd?
17.
Christopher Grove, your friend,
It's 2020,
says
just so you
he
know.
wants us all to attack each other at the end. Pretend.
Yeah, 2017.
We only-
Am I high? I graduated in 2011. Never mind.
That was the last time you were high?
No.
Forget what I said.
Well,
Forget
you
what
outed
I
your
said.
friend.
She's not right now. Forget what I said.
What I was trying to say is Merry Christmas and peace on earth to all.
I don't know what console it was on. No, it's probably like an N64. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that
Taz says it's the superior
Not that old for
racing game.
N64. You.
Not for N64 to be like what I was playing in college.
Oh, so you didn't do GoldenEye in
It was
college.
probably like a PS2. I don't know.
Well, I don't know what either one of you were talking about, so.
These are what the kids play with their paddles.
That's right.
There,
But I want to thank Tim Thompson for this beautiful,
It's upside down.
This
It
beautiful,
looks more dirty
this
when it's
beautiful
upside
Hanukkah dildo.
down. That is not what it is, folks.
We are going to say thank you to Tim Thompson. Last words, Mandy.
Oh, thank you guys for watching the show as always. Tim, thank you for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
Bonnie,
It was
thank
fun.
you for coming as always.
Thank you, viewers, for tuning in. And next week to be determined. We have not.
Ooh, I like him.
We have not divulged our guests yet.
Yeah.
So
Well,
tune
we'll be
in
off,
next
we'll
week.
be off is what? month? What
We're in
week is-
December.
Yeah.
December.
Yeah, but
Because
aren't
we have to
gonna-
figure out your plans and blah blah blah. So we will. You'll just stay tuned. You know how to get in touch with me and Mandy. Last time, Facebook, Tim Thomson. Follow him on Facebook,
Facebook,
Instagram.
yeah, we're also on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. We still got a GeoData going, or GeoCities. So yeah,
Oh, GeoCity. I don't know what that means.
it's.
I don't know what any of you are talking about. So it's what it is.
Gigawatts, gigabytes.
Thank you, Taz.
Thank
She
you
says
guys for
thank you.
tuning
Happy
in.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
Hanukkah.
Yes.
L'chaim.
Yeah, we'll probably see you before Christmas, but happy Hanukkah to all those who
Be good,
celebrate.
everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.